Very good morning class. This lecture is about service oriented cloud architecture and the code for this subject is TCS 859. Myself Dr. Sachin Sharma. We are discussing unit 2. Today's lecture is start from web services. What is web service? Web service is a piece of software that makes itself available over the internet and it uses XML messaging system. What is XML? XML is used to encode all communication to a web service. What happens in web service? Any client invoke a web service by sending an XML message, then waits for a corresponding response. All the communication happens in XML, so it is not tied to the programming language. Java can talk with Perl and Windows application can talk with Unix applications. There are few features about the web services. Web services are self-contained, modular, distributed, dynamic application that can be described, published, located or invoked over the network to create products, process and supply chains. These applications can be local, distributed or web-based. So web services is whatever application deploy on web service, it is not compulsory that it should be local or it should be distributed or should be web-based, right? So any application be part of web service, right? But there are some features that should be part of it, that the content should be published and it doesn't matter whether it's local machine or this on virtual mode. Web services are built on top of the open standards such as TCP/IP, HTTP, Java, HTML and XML. Web services are XML based information exchange system that use the internet for direct application to application interaction, and these systems can include programs, objects, messages or documents. A web service is a collection of open protocols and standards used for exchanging data between applications or system. Software applications written in various programming language, so there is no restriction in the programming language, and software application running on various platforms can use web services to exchange data over computer networks. So web services is more like used for the communication purpose, right? So whatever application you deploy, if you would like to communicate with the client, then that application deployed on web service on web. And if you don't want to deploy on over the network on web, you can deploy on localhost machine if you want to have only limited user group access for the application. So the internet in a manner similar to the inter-process communication on a single computer, and this interoperability between Java and Python or Windows and Linux application is due to the use of open standards. Components of web services. The basic web service platform is XML and HTTP. So remember that XML and HTTP. All these standard web services work using the following component: SOAP, Simple Object Access Protocol. You must be familiar about that. UDDI, Universal Description Discovery Integration, and WSDL, Web Services Description Language. I repeat again, three main components: SOAP, SOAP, UDDI and WSDL. How does a web service work? A web service basically enables the communication among various applications where different standards are followed: HTML, XML, WSDL and SOAP. Web services may take help of XML to tag the data, SOAP to transfer a message, WSDL to describe the availability of the service. You can also build Java based web service on Solaris that is accessible from your Visual Basic program which runs on Windows. You can also use C# to build new web services on Windows that can be invoked from your web application which is based on Java Server Page, JSP and runs on Linux. Now we'll take the simple example. You consider simple account management and order processing system, and the application is developed for that, and the accounting personnel use a client application built with Visual Basic or JSP to create new accounts and enter new customer orders. So the processing logic for this system is written in Java, resides on a Solaris machine, which also interact with the database to store information. So now you can think a scenario that an application is developed and different programming language is used, but it is deployed on different platform and different operating system used. So all these integration can be done, and the application should be feasible for that. So the steps are followed to perform the operation. First, the client program bundles the account registration information into a SOAP message. Second, this SOAP message will be sent to the web service as the body of an HTTP post request. Then the web service unpacks the SOAP request and converts it to command that the application can understand. After it, the application processes the information as required and respond with a new unique account number for that customer. And this should be unique, so this number cannot be repeated for other users. So next, the web service package the response into another SOAP message, which it sends back to the client program in response to its HTTP request. Then the client program unpacks the SOAP message to obtain the results of the account registration process. So all these steps, I repeat again. The client program bundles the account registration information into a SOAP message. Then SOAP message is sent to the web service. Then web service unpack the SOAP request and convert it to the command. Then the application process the information required and respond with the new unique account number. Then the web service package the response into another SOAP message that's sent back to the client program as a response. Then the client program unpack SOAP message to obtain the result of the account registration process. Now after it, the registration process will complete. So that's it for the day. I hope you have enjoyed the lecture. Thank you.